So this character is pretty complex. It's honestly kind of crazy what they did with this character. I was not expecting them to go this hard with this character. Now, Wrathful Broly is definitely not one of the more OP characters in the game. He's fun, he's mechanically interesting, but he's definitely not on the level of like Gogeta Blue or Full Power Super Saiyan Broly, Hit, Awoken, Final Form Cooler, any of those characters. He's just not on that level. He is on that level in terms of his damage output, but his movement is very stiff. He is very big-bodied and does not have the same amount of dash speed or dash distance gain that the other Brolys have, so he has a hard time stepping around people. And also, his attacks, he doesn't really have any combo extension. He doesn't have any combo extending attacks. Unless you do this move up close, you cannot extend this. Let me just show you real quick. This is the only way you can use this as a combo extension up close, but you have to be really freaking close. And you have to be in Super Saiyan because he's not fast enough in base to be able to catch him. He's also probably one of the more mechanically interesting characters, or just weird characters in general, because this dude has like a billion freaking combination strings. It's kind of absurd how many he has. In base, his kit is actually pretty limited, and that's by design. In Super Saiyan, it unlocks so many more combos. And so much bullshit. There's just so much bullshit to keep up with when you turn Super Saiyan with this character. And luckily, unlike Restrained Broly, excuse me, it is easier to transform with this guy because not only does his Awoken skill do mad damage, making your opponent back off, but also you can use his evasive, and his evasive will actually combo into his Awoken skill for a boatload of damage too. Like, it's almost 10k, dude. It also changes the animation, which is really cool. But in normal form, his combos are pretty limited. You have to commit into strings. There is no alternative way to end strings. You only have one option, and that's by committing into the full string. See? It just doesn't work. So in base, he is quite limited in what he can do. And his combos do change a little bit whenever he transforms as well. This one in particular completely changes the ending of it. In base, if you commit into it completely, he does this little inescapable throw, which does a pretty decent amount of damage. And then this string is this whenever he's in base. However, when you turn Super Saiyan, it unlocks a lot more options. It's by design. His base form is very limited, but his Super Saiyan form allows him to string every single combo he has together seamlessly. It's pretty unique to him. I don't think there's any other character in the game that's capable of doing this. I mean, Full Power Jiren was kind of similar in a way, but even he was more limited than this guy. This guy just doesn't have any limit to how many combos he can string together, it seems. Clear example, watch this. Look at how long that combo was, and look at how much damage it did. And then you got stuff like this as well. Crazy, crazy, crazy combos. And like I said, these combos do change. Both his alternate heavies change in Super Saiyan. And he just gets access to so many other strings. Like, this string actually becomes useful, because now you can do a quick combo like that, and that's a lot of damage, dude. That is a lot of damage. He's just got a lot more options to work with whenever he's in Super Saiyan. Just look at how long that combo is, dude. It's ridiculous. I should mention, though, there are two strings that you need to avoid using because they don't work. They just straight up drop. You can only do these in Super Saiyan. But do not do this. Oh wait, hold on, I messed up. If you want to do this, that's what happens. If you do two squares into triangle, after the stomps, if you cancel into triangle, that is what happens, unfortunately. It causes a weird mislink that doesn't actually combo. You do teleport behind you, but it does leave you wide open. And they can dodge it very easily because it's not a true hit stun. This is a problem that Nova Shenron has on one of his strings as well. But I believe the other way that you do it is like this. Nope, wait, I messed up. You want to do it like this. There we go. You want to avoid doing that string and the other string I showed you before. Because if you do that, it will do that little mislink. But I haven't even showed you all the combo strings he's capable of doing. But I've showed you the ones that are most notable. To be honest, most of them are kind of like pointless. But they are cool looking. You're better off just committing into the more high damaging ones though. Though I need to mention this. The ones that have Ki Blast barrages are completely unvanishable. You cannot get out of that. You have to evasive. But anyways, yeah, this Broly's he's pretty unique. He's pretty unique when it comes to his moveset. This, just consider this the guide, because I just don't have the patience to edit anymore. Oh wait, I should also mention that Broly has a unique feature as well. Let me just demonstrate exactly what I mean here. Let's put ourselves to danger. Not many people know about this. Just let Goku get all the way back up. Otherwise he'll die. When you transform, it actually heals him. And it heals him a bunch. So he actually straight up gets a Zenkai boost whenever you transform. It's actually a really unique mechanic. I'm surprised they added something like that. It makes his Awoken skill probably the most unique in the entire game, in fact. So yeah, he's a pretty complex character.